Listen, Jesus said something. He says that no one has by worry added just a minute to his life. In other words, no one has by worry added a day to the number of days he is going to live on earth. Jesus is telling us to do ourselves the favor of not worrying about the things we have no power to influence. So a wise man once said, do you have a problem? And if you respond no, he will ask you why worry. And if you respond yes, he will ask you, can you solve it? If you respond yes, then he will ask you, why do you worry? Because if you have solutions to your problems, your challenges, why don't you solve it but worry? And if you respond no, he will ask you, why then do you worry? Because no matter how long you're going to worry about the challenges or the problem, you still don't have a solution to that. And Jesus is telling us not to worry. Rather, he said, cast all your anxieties onto the Lord, for he cares. And he comes back again to make a comparison with birds of the sky. He says they fly out of their nest every morning, knowing that these birds own no bank account, they have no land, they have no property, they have no inheritance, they have nothing to their names. Yet these birds fly out of their nest, believing that God is going to provide for them. And yes, they go out there and return to their nest fully filled. So, are you not more important? Are you not more precious than these birds of the sky? So why worry? We have created a system that is killing us, troubling us. And it's a system where you are made to compete with people you should not compete with. Bible said he fearfully and wonderfully made you in the image and the likeness of God. God has predestined your life, and God has a plan for you and you alone. The plans of God for us are different. Where God has destined you to be is different from where God has destined another person to be. If not, we would have all bought the same car and traveled to the same town. But you realize that when we are traveling, one is going to Kumasi, one will be going to Accra. As one is going to Sinyane, one will be going to Temale. It means that we are heading towards different destinations, and they are all made in the wisdom of God. So if you try to compete with people that you are not supposed to compete with, you only invite trouble to yourself. You only expose yourself to troubles. You only hamper or impair your own happiness. And that is why it is not important to worry, especially about things that you have no control over them. Alright? If somebody is taller than you, it means that you are shorter than the person. And if someone is shorter than you, it means that you are taller than the person. If someone is fatter than you, it means that you're slimmer than the person. And if someone is slimmer than you, it means that you are fatter than the person. If someone is ahead of you, you are behind the person. And if you are ahead of somebody, someone is behind you. Alright? So whenever you try to sit down and question God, why me? Why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do that? Remember that you started life with so many people, but some are dead and gone. Have you for once asked yourself, God, why do you keep me alive and didn't kill me? Worry will only steal the joy God has given to you in your present state. Worry will make you forfeit the things that you could do to change your life. Worry will make you weak. Worry will deny you of the happiness in life. Worry will make you vulnerable. It will make you sick. It will make you old, and it will kill you. So if you want to be in competition, then be in a competition with yourself, trying to become a more better version of yourself than you were yesterday, but not to become like somebody you are not, because you can never become who you are not. So anytime you try to become who you are not, you will lose yourself, you will hate yourself, you will deny yourself, and you will not unearth the potentials in you. Remember the story of the 3 servants that were given talents. Bible said the 2 of them, the first 2, worked with what they were given, but because of comparison, ill comparison, unrealistic comparison, the third one hid the money. He dug and hid the money in the ground, and could not invest the money in any profitable thing. He could have even invested or deposited the money at the bank, but he didn't do that because he was comparing himself with the other 2, thinking that he's equal with them, thinking that he is more even wiser than them. So why should they be given 5 talents or 3 talents and he would be given a talent? Do not be in any unreasonable competition with people. Be yourself, be who you are, accept yourself, embrace yourself, and try to be a better version of yourself. Be at peace with yourself. Don't worry about the things that you have no control over, and you'll surely get there. Remember,